Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, welcome to second PUC Accountancy online classes. Students, in the previous class we have solved problems on comparative balance sheets, correct? Now let me move on to the common size balance sheet. That is first one, common size balance sheet. Rajesh exports, right? So I will solve that problem now. Let me read out the problem, and then in the meantime we will analyze and then we will solve the problem, right? Yes. From the following balance sheet of Rajesh Exports Limited as on March 31st, 2016 and March 31st, 2017, prepare common size balance sheet. Yes, liabilities side and asset side separately given. In the vertical format they gave, not vertical format, it is a T form balance sheet it is given. No problem, we will take liabilities side first, then we will take up asset side and we will put it in the format that is defined under Companies Act 2013 under Schedule 6, right? Yes. Equity share capital comes under shareholders fund, you know it very well. Reserves and surplus again comes under shareholders fund. Debentures, non-current liabilities because it is a long-term one, right? So long-term non-current liabilities we write as long-term borrowings. Then current liabilities under current liabilities, you know it very well. Liability side over. Moving on to asset side, buildings comes under fixed assets, right? That is a non-current assets. Under that, fixed assets, tangible assets it is. Machinery again, tangible assets. Goodwill, intangible assets comes under fixed assets only. Fixed assets. Under that, intangible asset. Under that, goodwill will come. Then current assets comes under current assets. That's all. Very simple problem. Let us solve it. Common size balance sheet. Yes. Start. Write the name of the company. Rajesh Exports Limited. Rajesh Exports Limited. Common size balance sheet. Balance sheet for the year ending March 31st, 2016 and March 31st, 2017, right? Yes, March 31st. We can write it down. Let us write. Yes. Year ending. I'll write here. March 31st, 2016 and March 31st, 2017. Let's draw the columns. Okay. Particulars, you know it very well. Format of balance sheet. Then two amount columns. Then two percentage columns, because here we are not finding out the difference. That is increased amount will not be recorded here, isn't it? What we will do is we will write, that is percentage of each year, because we take the total of assets or total of liabilities. Both are one and the same, right? Total assets is equal to total liabilities. So either of the two, one way we will take, and we will take it as 100. We will reduce it to 100, and by taking that as the base, the total of assets as the base, we will calculate the percentages of the each item of that is balance sheet. That is what we will do. So write here particulars, write column headings. Particulars here 31st March 2016 rupees, isn't it? 31st March 2017 rupees. Okay, 31st March 2017 rupees. This is right here absolute amounts. Do like this, then divide. Here also do like this and make it as common, right? Here absolute amount. Absolute amount rupees here to 31st March 2016 rupees, 31st March 2017 rupees. Clear? Here absolute, that is a percentage of total amount, percentage of total assets, percentage of total assets, percentage of total assets, total assets, right? Then 31st March 2016 rupees, 31st March 2017 rupees. That's what you have to do. That's the only thing you have to do. Clear? Fine. So right now, one by one, start equity and liabilities, right? Equity and liabilities. Equity and liabilities, Roman 1. Equity and liabilities. Equity and liabilities. Under that, shareholders fund, first one. Shareholders funds. Isn't it? Under that, equity share capital. Point A, equity share capital. Equity share capital, that is 5 lakh. Write the same amount whatever is given in the problem. 5 lakh and 6 lakh, correct? 5 lakh and 6 lakh. Yes, it is. Now what we will do is, we will take 14 lakh 50,000 first year and second year, previous year, and current year 15 lakh 75,000 as 100. Both will be taken as 100. Then we will derive the percentage of each of these items like equity share capital, reserves and surplus, that will be calculated. Clear? So here, during first year, the total of assets is how much? 14 lakh 50,000. So we will take it as 14 lakh 50,000 is equal to 100. Therefore, 5 lakh means how much? 5 lakh means how much? So, cross multiplication. Clear? 5 lakh into 100 divided by 14 lakh 50,000. 5 lakh into 100 divided by 14 lakh 50,000. That's what you have to do. If you want, write it by using a pencil. Clear? I will write here, but don't write this in examination. No need of writing it. So here, what we have to do is 5 lakh into 100 divided by divided by 14 lakh 50,000. This is how we will calculate. Here also same thing. Second year, this current year total is 15 lakh 75,000. So 15 lakh 75,000, 15 lakh 75,000 is equal to 100. So 6 lakh means how much? 6 lakh means how much? That is what we will do here. Right here. So what you will do is 6 lakh into 100 divided by 15 lakh 75,000. That is what we will do here. Just write by using a pencil so that you will not get confused while reading for it. It's preparing for board exam. Okay. Otherwise you may forget. So be careful about this. Percentage, calculate the percentage. Now it will come to 34.48. 34.48 and 38.10. 38.10. Okay. Yes. I will erase this. Then reserves and surplus. Second one is B. Reserves and surplus comes under, that is shareholders funds only. Reserves and surplus. Write the figure. How much? 3 lakh and 3 lakh 50,000. Is that correct? Yes, it is. 3 and 350. If you calculate percentage, 14 lakh 50,000 means 100. 3 lakh means how much? Here 15 lakh 75,000 means 100. 3 lakh 50,000 means how much? That's how you have to calculate it. You get the percentage 20.69 and 22.22. 22.22. Yes. Then non-current liabilities. Second one, non-current liabilities. First one was shareholders funds. Non-current liabilities, wasn't it? Under that, long-term borrowings. Point A, long-term borrowings. Long-term borrowings, that is debentures, right? It is long-term one. So long-term borrowings, how much? Debentures, right under that, debentures. Debentures 4 lakh and 3 lakh. 3 lakh. $27.59 and 19.05. Then last one is current liabilities. Third one, current liabilities. Current liabilities, isn't it? 2,50,000 and 3,25,000. 2,50,000 and 3,25,000. 3,25,000, right? 17.24. 17.24 and 20.63. 20.63. Yes, that's all. Now, write the total. Assets part over. Assets part over. Sorry, liabilities part over. Equity and liabilities over. Total is 14,50,000. 14,50,000 and 15 lakh 75,000. 15 lakh 75,000. Total is 100. Just check. It must agree to 100. This is the speciality of common size balance sheet. Remember friends, whenever after calculating everything, when you take the total of this percentage, you should get 100. Sometimes it may not agree because you will ignore the third digit, right? If it is 0.354, then that you will take 0.35. You will ignore that 4. So it matters. At the end, you may not get 100. You may get 99.99 or 99.98. Something like that you will get the total. What you have to do is, which is the highest figure, just see which is the highest figure. Here 5 lakh is the highest figure. Make this as 4.48 is there. Make it as 0.49 and make it equal to 100, because in the value, while doing the valuation, they will check the last digit first. They will check the total of this 8 plus 9, 17 plus 9, 26 plus 4, 30, 0, fine. So that is what the evaluator will do first. So you should make sure that this will be equal to 100. If it is not agreeing, the highest amount, isn't it? Whatever it is, you just change the last digit to the next digit and make it equal to 100. Suppose if it is 99.99, make this as 34.49 instead of 34.48, isn't it? And write here 100. Then your answer is correct. Remember this. This is the trick. So make sure that you will not miss this trick. Clear? Yes. Now, let us move on to the asset side. Roman 2, assets. Assets, right? Yes. Under that, start writing one by one. Non-current assets. Non-current assets. That is the first one. Under that, non-current assets. Fixed assets, isn't it? Fixed assets. Fixed assets. Under that, tangible assets. Under that, tangible assets. Tangible assets. Write this as this, like this one, isn't it? You have to add both together, building and machinery. Right here, building plus machinery. Building plus machinery within bracket. Okay. Add together building plus machinery. It comes to 550. Correct. 5,50,000 and 7 lakh. Same thing you have to do here also. Either the total of assets or total of liabilities, both are one and the same. So take 14,50,000 as is 100. So 5,50,000 means how much? 14,50,000 means 100. 5,50,000 means how much? Write the percentage here. Again here, 15,75,000 means 100. 7 lakh means how much? Clear? Because the total of asset and total of liabilities both are one and the same. So take this figure and calculate this. You will get the percentage. How much it is? 37.93. First one. 37.93 and 44.44. 44.44. Yes. Then intangible assets. Second one, intangible assets. Intangible assets, isn't it? That is goodwill. Goodwill, how much it is? 2 lakh and 2,50,000. 2 lakh and 2,50,000. Isn't it? Calculate now. 14,50,000 means 100. 2 lakh means how much? Here 15,75,000 means 100. 2,50,000 means how much? So 13.79. And here 15.87. 15.87, right? Yes. Now, last one, that is current assets. Second one, current assets. Current assets, straight away given 7 lakh and 6 lakh 25. 7 lakh and 6 lakh 25,000. Right? 6 lakh 25,000. Yes, it is. So, if you calculate 14 lakh 50,000 means 100, 7 lakh means how much? Here 15 lakh 50,000 means 100, 6 lakh 25,000 means how much? Right? 7 lakh it comes to 48.28 and 39.69. Actually, it comes to 39.68. When you take the total, it comes to 99.99. So I have changed it as 39.69. Understood now? If we calculate, actually it comes to 39.68. As it is the highest figure, I have changed the last digit to make it equal to 100. Clear? Don't get confused. Right? Yes. Now take the total. Write the total. How much it is? Same total you will get 14,50,000, because assets must agree with the total assets must agree with the total of liabilities. Then 15,75,000. Then here 100. 100. This is what you have to do. Here it was actually 39.68. And I got the total 99.99. So what I did is I made it as 0.69 instead of 68, and I took it as 100. Clear? So that is how we have to solve a problem on that is comparative common size balance sheet. Common size balance sheet. Reduce it to the common size and move on. That's all. Very simple. Do you find difficulty? This is 12 marks problem, friends. 12 marks, not 6. That is 6 marks. Okay. Let us move on to the next problem. Okay. Problem number 2, page number 115. Problem number 2 started on page number 114, and problem is actually there on page number 115. So make sure. Okay. Now I will take up that problem. Now let us read the problem, we will analyze, and then we will solve the problem. Right? Yes. Balance sheet. So I will read out the problem. From the following balance sheet of Karnataka Company Limited, prepare common size balance sheet. Prepare common size balance sheet as on 31st March 2016 and 31st March 2017. So we need not have to change it, isn't it? We have to okay, we will simply change the name here itself, and we will continue. Okay. Yes, students. Now we will change here itself. Let me read out the problem first, then we will solve. Okay. Equity and liabilities. Equity and liabilities. Under that, shareholders funds given. Actually, it is clearly divided and balanced in the balance sheet format itself. The problem is given, right? Yes. So shareholders funds, share capital, reserves and surplus, non-current liabilities. Under that, long-term borrowings. Long-term borrowings means debentures. Mostly long-term borrowings, debentures, right? Then current liabilities. Under that, short-term borrowings are given. Then assets, non-current assets, tangible assets, intangible assets. Then current assets. Under that, inventories and other current assets are given. So let us solve this problem. Karnataka Company Limited. Simply 2-column calculation for which you will get 12 marks. But pray God that let it be there in the new syllabus, okay, for your board exam. Otherwise, you will be the losers of this easy problem, right? Karnataka Company Limited. Start drawing the columns. Karnataka Company Limited. Company Limited. Company Limited, right? Yes. Same date, 31st March 2016 and 31st March 2017. So I will do changes here itself. Figures I will delete, right? Yes, draw the columns, quick, do it fast. Particulars, then 4 columns after that. Under that 2 common columns and here 2 common columns. Absolute amount here, that is percentage of total sales, percentage of total assets, sorry, not sales, assets. Remember friends, this is the most common mistakes of the students in statement of, that is a profit and loss, common size statement of profit and loss. You are supposed to write percentage of net sales. Remember, percentage of net sales you should write here. But in balance sheet, you have to write percentage of total assets. Percentage of total assets. But in examination, whenever common size balance sheet is given, the students write percentage of net sales, you will lose 1 mark. You have to write percentage of total assets or total liabilities. Both are correct. But percentage of net sales, if you write in balance sheet, it is wrong. It should be written in where? Statement of profit and loss. Clear? Yes. Draw the columns. Absolute amount, percentage of total assets or total liabilities. Then divide those 2 columns again into 2 parts. First one is amount in rupees. Second one is percentage, isn't it? Percentage. First column, write the date 31st March 2016 rupees, here 31st March 2017 rupees, and here 31st March 2016 percentage and 31st March 2017 percent. That is the correct way of writing. Clear? Yes, right. 31st March 2016 rupees, 31st March 2017 rupees, then 31st March 2016 percentage, 31st March 2017 percentage. So that is what you have to do. Now let us move on. Start equity and liabilities. Roman 1, equity and liabilities. Equity and liabilities. Equity and liabilities. Under that, shareholders' funds. Shareholders' funds. Under shareholders' funds, point A, share capital. They didn't tell anything regarding equity or preference. So simply share capital they told. So write like that only, whatever is given in the problem. Because we are solving the problem, right? So it should be as per the problem only. Share capital. Share capital. Write the amount. How much? 8,50,000 and 10 lakh. Is it correct? Yes. 8,50,000 and 10 lakh. And 10 lakh, right? Yes, 10 lakh. Percentage, Or remember friends, here total assets is 15,50,000, is that correct? 15,50,000, so 15,50,000 means 100, so 8,50,000 means how much? How much? So cross multiplication. Again, second one, 10 lakh amount, isn't it? So total of the current year is 18,50,000. So 18,50,000 means 100. 8,50,000 means, sorry, 10 lakh means 10 lakh. Second year, that's a current year, 10 lakh, right? 10 lakh means how much? Cross multiplication again. 10 lakh into 100 divided by 18,50,000. 18,50,000, that's what you have to do. Very simple. Yes. So here we will get 54.84, 54.84 and 54.06, 54.06. Then second one, that's a point B, reserves and surplus. Reserves and surplus. Point B, reserves and surplus. Because it comes under shareholders' funds only, right? Yes, reserves and surplus, write the amount 1,50,000. 50,000. See friends, here in common sense statement we are taking the percentage like this and we will make it equal to 100, right? It agrees with 100. We are moving like this vertically, so it is vertical statement analysis. Vertical analysis. Common size statement is also called vertical statement analysis, correct? And in comparative statement, we will compare this with this and we will see how much is the increase. We will write here, then we will derive how much is the percentage. For this much amount, this is the increase. So for 100, how much? And we will write here, we will move like this horizontally. So it is called horizontal statement analysis. Very simple, see. You understand the meaning, that is enough. You can easily write, isn't it? Horizontal statement analysis. Maybe a question for 1 mark in board exam. Vertical common sense statement is also called dash. What is the other name for common sense statement? What is the other name for comparative statement? Doesn't it? Or comparative statement is called dash. They will give you vertical analysis, horizontal analysis, triangular analysis, or isn't it? Like that. None of the above. Like that, 4 options will be given. You have to pick the right one. Correct? So 1 mark. Chances are there. It is there in your question bank. This question is there in your question bank, remember. Then 6.45 and 2.70. 6.45 and 2.70. 2.70. Then second one. First one is over. Second one, non-current liabilities. Non-current liabilities. Non-current liabilities. That is long-term borrowings. Under that, long-term borrowings. Long-term borrowings, right? How much? 4,50,000 and 5,75,000. 4,50,000 and 5,75,000. Calculate now. 29.03 and 31.08. 31.08. That's all, isn't it? Then current liabilities, third one. Current liabilities. Current liabilities, how much? 150 and 225. 1,50,000 and 2,25,000. Correct? Yes. Calculate the percentage. Percentage, current liabilities. Under that, actually short-term borrowings they told, isn't it? So right here, under that, short-term borrowings. Short-term borrowings. 1,50,000, 2,25,000, and percentage 9.68. And last one is 12.16. 12.16. That's all. No other assets. No other liabilities. Write the total of liabilities comes to 1550 and 1850. 15,50,000 and 18,50,000. Percentage 100. Check once, then write 100. 8 plus 3, 11 plus 5, 16, 4, 20. 6 plus 8, 14 plus 6, 20. So that is what you have to do. Actually, I have changed this. It was 0.5, I made it as 0.6. And the total was 99.99, I made it as 100. So make sure of it. Check this. After getting everything out, while doing the total, you just check once and don't simply write 100, isn't it? Just check whether it agrees or not. Total. Now, let us move on to the second part, that is assets. Assets. Under that, non-current assets. First one, non-current assets. Non-current assets. Under that, tangible assets. Under that, tangible assets. Tangible assets, right? Yes. Write the amount, tangible assets straight away given. No need to do any totals, right? Tangible assets, how much? 7,50,000 and 9 lakh. 7,50,000 and 9 lakh. 9 lakh. 9 lakh. Yes. Percentage 48.39. 48.39 and 48.65. Correct. Don't simply copy. Check. Keep calculator with you. Then check and then write. Okay. 48.65, because you should be very fast. In board exam, you should be very fast. So, if you do the calculations while listening to the video itself, your speed will increase. Calculation speed will increase. Handling calculator is also, you should have some sort of practice. Otherwise, some figure may not get printed on your display board, isn't it? And you may ignore it and you will get wrong answer. Ultimately, you will confuse, and evaluator also will get confused, and he will give some other mark other than the actual marks, right? Yes. So don't confuse the evaluator. Don't get confused yourself. Okay? Be very clear and present it in a proper way. Evaluator also will award marks without any confusion. Full 12. Yes. So 48.65. Yeah. Yes. Now next one. Let's move on to intangible assets are there. Point B, intangible assets. Intangible assets. How much it is? 4 lakh and 4,50,000. Correct. 4,50,000 25.81, 25.81, and 24.32, 24.32, right? Yes. Then current assets, second one, current assets, isn't it? Under that there are two items. First one is inventories. First one is inventories, right? Inventories, 1 lakh and 2 lakh, 1 lakh and 2 lakh, isn't it? 6.45, 6.45 and 10.81, 10.81. Then point B, other current assets, other current assets, current assets, right? Under that 3 lakh and 3 lakh, 3 lakh each, 3 lakh each. Calculate the percentage, 19.35, 19.35 and 16.22, 16.22, right? So write a doodle. That's all. It's done. Same total. You will get 15,50,000 and 18,50,000. 18,50,000, right? Yes. 100, 100. This is the total of assets. It's done, isn't it? So this is how you have to solve a problem on common size balance sheet. There are two problems left here. Problem number 3 and again one more. So problem number 3 is there. That is actually related to comparative balance sheet. We'll solve that also. So that there are two problems remaining. If we cover that, then we can move on to the last one chapter, the ratio analysis. Very simple and only formula, nothing else other than formula. Very easy. Then one small chapter, it's a cash flow statement is there. We'll take up later, right? Yes. Now write assignment. Assignment problem. Solve this problem. Karnataka Company Limited. There are two problems in this video, right? So solve the second one, Karnataka Company Limited, and submit assignment on time. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.